Loneliness is not what it seems. Most people fear it, run from it, or think it means something is wrong with them. But in the journey of spiritual awakening, loneliness is not a punishment. It is proof. It is the unmistakable sign that you are stepping into higher consciousness, that you are no longer living in the old patterns of the world, and that something inside you has shifted forever. While others crowd their lives with noise, distraction, and shallow connections, you feel the silence. You feel the distance. And it scares you because you think you are losing people. But in truth, what you are losing is the illusion. And what you are gaining is the power that only chosen ones discover when they awaken. This loneliness you feel is not empty. It is full of meaning. It is shaping you, testing you, and preparing you for a life that is deeper, stronger, and freer than anything you've ever known before. Think about it. The world is designed to keep people asleep. Endless scrolling, constant chatter, shallow friendships, and surface-level validation. Most people will live their entire lives in that loop, never questioning it, never wondering if there's more. But when you begin awakening, that loop no longer feels right. The conversations feel fake. The gatherings feel heavy. The entertainment feels pointless. You begin to feel like an outsider in places you once belonged. You laugh less at empty jokes. You struggle to pretend you care about meaningless drama. You sit in a room full of people, and yet you feel completely alone. At first you think something is wrong with you, but the truth is something is finally right with you. You are noticing the emptiness because your consciousness is rising above it. You are no longer satisfied with what used to numb you. That discomfort, that loneliness, is proof of your transformation. Every chosen one knows this phase. It is the strange in-between where you have outgrown the old world, but not yet found your true people. It feels like being in a house where the furniture is gone, the lights are off, and the walls echo. It is quiet, almost painfully quiet. But in that quiet, something happens. You hear yourself. You feel your own soul. You connect with truths that you could never hear before, and once you hear them, you can never go back. Loneliness forces you to face yourself, and most people will avoid that for their entire lives. They will fill their silence with television, gossip, or endless scrolling, because they are terrified of meeting themselves. But not you. You are awakening, and loneliness is your training ground. It is where you learn to stand strong without needing constant validation. It is where you discover your inner power. It is where you prepare for the higher purpose that is waiting for you. When you awaken, your energy changes. You begin vibrating differently, and people around you sense it. Some will quietly drift away because they cannot connect with your new frequency. Others will judge you, mock you, or say you've changed, as if that is a bad thing. And then there are the ones who will secretly admire your strength, but keep their distance, because your growth reminds them of their own stagnation. Suddenly, circles that once felt full now feel empty. You may find yourself eating alone, walking alone, or spending long nights in solitude. But instead of being a sign of failure, this is the mark of a chosen one stepping into alignment with higher consciousness. The loneliness is not a sign that you are abandoned. It is a sign that you are being separated from what no longer matches your path. In these moments, it is easy to wish things back to the way they were, to want the comfort of belonging, even if it means shrinking yourself. But deep down, you know you cannot go back. You have seen too much, felt too much, awakened too much. You cannot unlearn the truth. The loneliness is hard, yes. Some days it feels unbearable. But it is also the doorway. It is how life removes distractions, so you can finally see clearly. It is how your higher self teaches you that your worth was never dependent on how many people texted you back, invited you out, or clapped for you. Loneliness strips away the noise until all that remains is the raw truth of who you are. And from that place, you build unshakable confidence, inner peace, and strength that no crowd can give, and no enemy can take away. Picture a seed buried deep underground. In that darkness, it is alone. No one applauds the seed. No one notices it. No one tells it how amazing it is. From the outside, it looks forgotten. But in truth, that is where the miracle happens. The seed is breaking, changing, and preparing for growth. Loneliness in awakening is that underground moment. People may not see your process. They may not understand why you are withdrawing, why you are quiet, or why you no longer fit into their world. But just like that seed, you are expanding in ways that cannot yet be seen. One day, what felt like isolation will be revealed as transformation. And when you finally grow, you will not grow back into the crowd. You will grow above it. You will rise into your true self. The danger is that many people mistake loneliness as failure. They think, no one is around me, so something must be wrong with me. But in awakening, it is the opposite. Loneliness means you are strong enough to walk away from shallow connections. Loneliness means you are brave enough to face yourself. Loneliness means you are honest enough to admit that the old life no longer fits. Most people never get that far. They stay trapped in toxic cycles, surrounded by people who drain them, because they are too afraid of silence. But you faced it. And that is why loneliness is proof of your awakening. Think about every great transformation in history. The visionary, the thinker, the artist, the leader, they all had seasons of being misunderstood, rejected or isolated. Their awakening set them apart. They had to walk alone before anyone could walk with them. Your path is no different. The loneliness you feel is not permanent. It is temporary separation, preparing you for alignment with the right people, the right opportunities, and the right destiny. Right now, you are in the refining stage. You are being tested to see if you can hold your own light without needing a crowd to reflect it back to you. That is how chosen ones are forged. Not in comfort, not in applause, but in the quiet battles fought alone. And here is the twist. The very thing you think is breaking you is actually making you unbreakable. Loneliness teaches you resilience. It sharpens your intuition. It gives you the courage to trust yourself when no one else does. It makes you sensitive enough to notice the deeper layers of life, yet strong enough not to collapse under their weight. Most importantly, it frees you. Because once you learn how to be alone and still feel whole, you become unstoppable. No rejection can destroy you. No abandonment can control you. No silence can scare you. You realize that loneliness was never emptiness. It was the space you needed to meet yourself. And when you meet yourself fully, something powerful happens. You begin to attract people who resonate with your true frequency. Not the mask you once wore, not the old version of you who settled for less, but the authentic you. And these new connections will not be forced. They will not drain you. They will not demand you to shrink. They will align naturally, because your energy will only allow what matches your awakening. The loneliness was the filter. It removed what was false so that only the real could remain. So if you are in that season right now, if you are walking through lonely nights, quiet days, and moments where you feel invisible, remember this. You are not losing. You are shifting. You are not abandoned. You are being refined. Loneliness is not proof of your weakness. It is proof of your awakening. And one day, you will look back at this season and realize it was the most important part of your journey. Because it was here in the silence that you became who you were always meant to be. If this connected with you, thank you for watching until the end. Like and subscribe so you never miss these reminders on your awakening journey. You are not alone. You are part of something greater. And your loneliness is proof that your higher consciousness is already here,